Here's the Quran. On the night of Qadr is the night that the Quran comes down from Lawful Mahfuz. Then from there, given to the Prophet ﷺ, and according to the needs and the wants of his ummah at that time, and also of course at this time, because the Quran is for every time, and then it is sent according to the ayats to the different situations. It's referring to that. And it is also known as a month of the Quran, reading of the Quran. So, traditionally, as we learn from Shaykh Efendi, from the awliya Allah, saying that Laylatul Qadr is hidden in the month of Ramazan. It is heavy in the last 10 days of Ramazan. And it's heavy in the last 10 days, that is odd days. And heavily it is on the 27th night. It may change. It may be earlier, it may be later. They're just saying it is heavy. It is hidden there so that everyone will now start looking for it. And the blessings that come from people who look for it, according to their intention, then they may reach there. They may reach to the blessings of Laylatul Qadr. The Holy Prophet ﷺ, he was telling his Sahabi Kiram how it was during the time of the Bani Israel, that so many of them, they would be worshipping their whole lives without even stopping for one day, for one moment. Continuous worship, their whole lives. And in those days, people were living for hundreds of years. This body is also designed for hundreds of years. If you abuse this body, then it can only last. Prophet ﷺ is saying, in this time, this short time, but it's designed to last for a long time. So when the Sahaba Kiram heard that there were people in the other nations, the nation of the Bani Israel, that they spent their whole lives worshipping without pausing, without stopping, then they got very sad. They say, because we don't have that opportunity. We don't live for hundreds of years, and our lifespan is only 50, 63, because the Prophet ﷺ passed at that age. So, to make his Habib happy, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then gave one night in the month of Ramazan that is better than 1,000 months. 1,000 months. And 1,000 months, when you calculate here and there, it's about 83 years. So in that one night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is given to this ummah specifically. If you spend that one night in worship, it is as if you worship continuously, without pausing, without stopping, for over 80 years. Or one without the Qadr. Imagine if you fast 10 years, 20 years, all your life, since you were a kid, and you're watching for this Qadr night, how much more blessings you're getting. So there's a very special time, the Qadr time, because the angels, they are coming. Jibreel alayhi salam will come with the thousands of angels. They're going to come, and they're going to circle around everywhere, looking to see the sincere servants of Allah, and they will personally give salams to you. Giving salams to you. You are in zikr, you are in worship, the angels are finding you to give salams to you. Those who are awake, they may feel it. There are certain signs. The angels giving salams to you, as there are certain signs physically in the sky. One is Laylatul Qadr. That split second there, everything in creation falls down to sujood. to sajda. Everything in creation falls to sajda to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you catch that, then you're going to understand how this world, it is Jahannam. And your heart will turn away, be tasteless. You live in this world, you do things, but it's not going to be excited about this world anymore. You're going to be very excited about that next world because you're already witnessing the world. And there are signs also in the morning time, how the sun is rising, and it is Laylatul Qadr. Watch out. The Ottomans, they're saying, don't wait for one night in Ramazan to find Laylatul Qadr. Treat every night like it is Laylatul Qadr. Treat every night like it. Treat every night like it is holy. Because even the alims, the ulamas, and the awliya, sometimes they are saying, which one is more holy now? Laylatul Qadr or the night of Jummah? Because the Jummah night, Thursday night, it is more holy than the two Eids combined. So many hadiths about the specialness of Jummah. Not too many about Laylatul Qadr. But Laylatul Qadr is when all that power of the Quran Karim, it is coming down. The night of power too, the power is coming down. But the Jummah night, that everyone is looking to see, it's another night. So what? The Jummah night, that the tariqats are keeping very high. They are welcoming the Jummah night now with zikr. They are listening to sohbah. They're doing a couple of things, praying, what we say, Maghrib and Isha together, and praying Fajr time together. That is the Sultan of the days. That it is the day that so many events in history, it has happened on a Friday. That so many events in the Akhir Zaman is going to happen on a Friday. That Prophet ﷺ is saying, if you pray Isha in Jama'at, you get the reward as if you pray behind Hazrat Abu Siddiq. And if you pray in Jama'at Fajr, you get the reward as if you are praying in the Jama'at behind the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So, it is a very special, very holy night too. And the Ottomans, the Turks, they are saying, treat every night like it is Laylatul Qadr. Because Allah is descending every night. In the last third of the night, every night, for this nation. Not for earlier nations, for this nation. Allah is descending. And Allah is saying, I am here for you. Women, you want to look pretty? No need to put paint here, paint there, there's a... Wake up for tahajjud. You pray tahajjud time because that is the time when the lights is raining. The angels, they are coming. You're awake and you're worshipping the angels, they fix everything. You become very beautiful. You become a face that people, they want to see. It's for men too, of course. Any believer that is. No need to put nothing. So it's necessary for us to know these things. Treat every night like it is Laylatul Qadr. They say treat every person that you meet as if it is Hizr alayhi salam, the one who can grant you any wish that you want. Hizr alayhi salam. What is it that we want? So many people, they destroy themselves because they don't know what. They work so hard. When the time comes, okay, what do you want? You work so hard. I want Kangal Sujuk. You know that story of the Kangal Sujuk? Once upon a time, these two old people, one man, one woman, they're married for years. Every night after the dinner, they would sit, they would drink some tea, and they would speak to each other, old people. They have time to speak. These days, nobody has time to speak because you're busy with that phone, from young to old. And forbidding anyone to use that phone here in the Dergah from now on. You want to use it out. Because it's taking away so much light from you. So they're sitting down. It's okay. Recording, taking pictures, I understand. I know. So they're sitting down. They said, oh, husband, she said, how I wish. Saying what? How I wish that I have one kangal sujuk. You know kangal sujuk? You know the sujuk? The sausage. You know? Turkish sausage is how I wish. And the other one says, yeah, how I wish for that too. Correct? They're going every day. Oh, I wish that. I know what I'm going to ask, he says. So, 10 years, 20 years, that's all they talk about. They say, how I wish I'm going to get this. If Hizr salam is going to come, how I wish I'm going to ask for this. I'm going to ask, what are you going to ask? I'm going to ask for one link of sausage. Say, really? Yes, I'm going to ask that. I haven't eaten that for a long time. That's all they talk about year after year. One day, when they were sitting down, whoop, Hizr salam appeared and saying, what is it that you wish for? The woman says, oh, I wish for one kangal sujuk, she's saying. And the man just slapped his head and said, you idiot, you can wish for anything that you want. And you're asking for that one sujuk. I wish the sujuk is stuck to your nose. Whoop, the sujuk is stuck to your nose then, forever. Isaiah looked at both of them and said, this is what you're preparing. Is what you're preparing. You say, if you're going to meet me all these years, you're saying you're going to, this is what you're going to ask. Salam alaikum, and he's gone. Hizr alayhi salam, in reality, he appears to a believer. Some awliya, they're saying once in every 40 days, he appears to a believer. Whatever that is in your heart, he's going to grant you. Because that time, only whatever that is in your heart, you're going to say. You cannot pretend anymore. Like it is during Judgment Day. You cannot lie, you cannot hide. Whatever that is there is going to come out. So we have to know, what are we going to ask for? Asking for this world is like asking for straw. Asking for akhirat is like asking for the wheat. The wheat, it comes with a straw too. Don't worry. So these are very heavy days and nights. Make sure that we ask for something better than kangal sujuk. Ask for the akhirat. The dunya comes, inshallah. Amin Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha. May Allah forgive, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.